Hey, hey. Hi, Frankie. Oh my God, yeah. After your injury. So good to see you all on, guys. Happy Sunday, everybody. Woo-hoo. Hey, Camilla. Hey, Siobhan. Hey, Emma. So good to see you, Becca. Lovely to see you with your camera on. Hi, Louise as well. Lisa, Susie, Christine, Wendy. It's so good to see you with your cameras on. So if you can, put your camera on because it's just so lovely to see your faces. So good to see so many of you on. Happy Sunday. Hi, Siobhan. Hope you've all had a great weekend. Woohoo! Hey, Kat. Oh, so lovely to have you on, Kat. So it's Sunday. I love our Sunday calls where we all just log on together. It's the end of the week, just about to be the start of a new week ahead of us. I just cannot believe how fast these weeks are flying by, right? It's so crazy how fast time is going right now. And I just think it's really nice to have a positive place where we can all come together because there's so much going on right now in the world. So it's really important that we stay locked in, we stay supported, we stay together, and you know, just stay focused on the positives through this crazy uncertain time. So couple of announcements. We've got the 45-day shred starting tomorrow. Woohoo! So excited. So day one tomorrow. So make sure, like, we all need to make sure that we are all following on plan, taking our products, living the mission, and just inspiring healthy living, no matter what it is, whatever that means to you. You get on it, you get laser focused on your own health journey, and, you know, share that with the world. When you actually get on plan and actually use the products properly, then it gives you so much more content to post about. You will not be struggling to know what to post because you're going to be showing that you're going for a walk, you're getting your steps in, you're going to be showing you're having your morning shake, your capsules, your boosters, your lifts. You're going to be showing that you're at, you know, every time you actually put those capsules in your mouth and you make yourself a smoothie, it's your chance. You need to be documenting that and getting that up on your story. You know, I never ever like take one of the Juice Plus products without not sharing it. I always share it in one way or another, whether that's on my story, a post on my wall, whatever. So always make sure, like, every time you're taking the products, show it, share it, document it, document your journey, document your health journey. Every time you go for a walk, you're exercising, document it, share it. Do different things, like do boomerangs on your story, have fun with it, you know, record your feet, you know, do a water challenge, you know, make sure you're drinking enough water. So it's really, really important. So like that's starting tomorrow. And what I really want you guys all to do is I really want you all to really take this seriously and to be on the journey yourself and document it and share it. And also like do your progress photos. This is so important. Like do your before photos and then you can do your after. Just on this note, because it's just made me think of it, I just want to give a massive shout out to Lisa Ratcliffe on the call. She's one of my new frontline and she's absolutely amazing. And I have to say, Lisa's starting the 45-day shred tomorrow. And I said to Lisa, so Lisa got married a year ago and she's desperate. I'm sure she won't mind me sharing. Just, do you mind? Is that okay? Yeah, okay. So she's desperate she wants to get back into her wedding dress. So I said to Lisa, I was like, right, go and put your wedding dress on now and go and get some photos and some videos of you trying to do up your wedding dress. Because when you can get in your wedding dress in a few weeks' time, you're going to be able to document that and you can then do another video and show you getting in your wedding dress. And honestly, it's been so much fun. Like she's been sending me photos, she's been sending me videos. So like do some fun stuff like that, guys, and document your journey and make it fun, make it exciting. You know, get a goal in mind. I know that Lisa's got a goal. I know that she's meant to be a bridesmaid, fingers crossed, in 3 weeks' time for a close friend of hers. And I know that she wants to, you know, really feel amazing in that bridesmaid's dress. So I've encouraged her to do the same with the bridesmaid's dress. So, you know, guys, really think about, you know, what could you do? Like that example from Lisa, what could you do and put your own spin on it? Another thing that I'm going to do, just on this note, this is inspired by Frankie. So massive shout out to you, Frankie, my twinnie. So Frankie always gets her hair cut, and Frankie always used to have hair as long as me, and then like probably like the last few months she's been getting like quite a lot cut off. And the other day she was like, yeah, I do this for a reason. I do it to, so what she'll do is she'll get like 3 or 4 inches cut off her hair so that she can then show how quick her hair is growing back from the capsules. So I'm like, right, so I've got my hair appointment on Wednesday, and I'm not gonna have as much as what Frankie has off, but I'm gonna cut, because I don't really have much cut off my hair. So I'm gonna cut a bit more off, and I'm gonna document my journey, and then show how much my hair's growing back, you know, to be able to attract more capsule customers, you know. So really think about what can you do. And I thought, actually, that's so genius. And I don't do like what Frankie did there. So that's really inspired me. So I'm going to do that. So just think of all these things that you can do to document. I mean, next time you cut your nails, take a photo, document it, and then when they then grow back, keep track of how long it takes to grow back. Because I know that my nails are definitely so much more stronger. They grow so much more faster. You know, I've never not had anything on my nails, and because of lockdown, like my nails are the best I've ever had, and I know it's because of our products, and obviously not keep putting acrylics on anymore. So this has really given me the chance to really grow my nails. So yeah, exactly. So that's like amazing. And so I really want you guys to do your progress photos. I really, really do. Like, I really challenge you to do this. This is really, really important. So join us. I'm going to be doing it. I know Lisa's going to be doing it. So come on, guys, let's do it. Let's do this together. Let's all shred together. And whatever it means to you, like I say, it doesn't have to be weight loss, but if you're going to focus on hair or whatever you're going to focus on, whatever it means to you, like, get on it. Document your journey. Take your before photos and share it. Let's do this. Let's do it together. And let's all help each other and support each other and hold each other accountable. So the day 1 starts tomorrow, and people can still get involved on this 45-day shred. So if somebody is wanting to get started still now, tonight, tomorrow, next week, get them in. They can still come in. They can still get involved. So yeah, exactly, Camilla. Let's do it in big, bold capitals. I love it. Another little thing I just wanted to share is that Instagram Reels. So I've been having a little bit of fun with this week. I don't know if anyone saw the one I did about the lift. I actually made myself laugh about that one. I was like all sleepy, and then I had loads of energy. I had some fun with it, but these reels on Instagram are really big at the moment, and they're actually really simple. I know I said it to Frankie the other day, and she thought, oh, don't they take ages, or aren't they really complicated? They're actually not. They're actually really simple to do. Like, trust me, guys, if I can do it, they're really simple to do, and they don't take loads of time. So honestly, have fun with it. Go and do some like Instagram reels this week. So if you go onto your Instagram, onto your story, at the bottom here, it will say reels, and that's where you do them. And it's so simple. So it's a 15-second video. You choose the music that you want. You can choose the speed, so you can choose to have it like slow, or you can choose to have it speeded up, or you can just choose to have it normal. You can choose a filter. And then, for example, so like if you wanted to do like lots of different clips, so you just press and hold, and it does the first clip, and then you'd stop it. And then at the top, you'll see like this red line here. So that'll be your first clip. And then you can do another little clip, stop it, and then another little clip, and then it just does it automatically all for you. So it's really simple. And then you can go back and like watch it, and you could like crop a little bit if you wanted to make one of them a bit shorter. So what I love about it is that it's all on the app. It's all there for you, and it's so simple to do. I've always struggled like putting like lots of short videos together with music and getting the timing right. So what I love about the reels is that it's so easy. It's all on the app. If you do something, if you do a clip that you don't like, you can delete it and just redo that clip, but it keeps the rest. So it's really easy to do. And you know, and even if you don't want to post it onto your Instagram, if you're not focusing on Insta, you can at least record it on your Instagram, and you can then save it as a video onto your phone, and then you could then put it up on your Facebook story, on your Facebook wall, in a group. So even if you just use it on Instagram to create the content, and then you can then use it on your Facebook if Facebook is the main thing you're focusing on right now. But if you are using Instagram, you can then upload it as an Instagram reel, and it's kind of like a bit like if any of you know a bit about TikTok, it's kind of a bit like that on Instagram. That's kind of like the best way to describe like what a reel is. So yeah, I really would love for you to have a go with that this week. Have a go at some Instagram reels, have some fun with it. Like I say, even if you can record the content on your Instagram, save it, and then upload it to wherever you want it on your Facebook, that would be really, really good. So awesome. Another little challenge for you this week is I would love for you all to listen to the Fraser Brooks podcast. Has anyone been listening to that yet? Give me a wave or put a little comment. Oh, quite a few of you are waving. Woohoo! Yeah, I'm loving the podcast. So if you have Spotify, I think you can do it on I listen to it on Spotify. I think you might be able to listen to it on iTunes as well. But it's literally called, maybe someone can put it on the chat. Maybe someone can put it in the chat, but it's called Network Marketing Ninja Podcast, Fraser Brooks. And what I'd recommend you do, especially if you're new, is you can go back to the beginning. So go back to the start of his podcast, start from the number one, the first one he did, and he actually introduces himself and actually like shares his story. And what I love about Fraser Brooks is he was born into network marketing. So he was literally the baby in the womb. His parents did network marketing full time, very, very successfully. And he was basically born, then they had a baby, which was Fraser, and he was basically born into it. So a lot of you mums that are doing this business and you kind of like can get that mum guilt, well, Fraser's been that baby in that situation. He's been that child growing up with parents that have had to work hard on their mobile phones to be able to give their children the best life. So Fraser talks a lot about that, but that's what I love about Fraser. He's from a totally different sort of experience from it, because he's born into it, grown up with it, and now he literally like teaches people all over the world how to have a successful business using social media. So yeah, it's absolutely amazing. So, and the great thing about this personal development and, listening to things like Fraser Brooks and his podcast is it doesn't take you up any extra time. I want to make this very clear. I'm not saying to you all, go and listen to the podcast and just sit there and do nothing and just listen to the podcast. I'm not saying that, because you won't have time. What I'm saying is, when you're going to the gym, when you're walking, when you're going out for a walk, walking the dog, when you're driving your car, when you're cooking, when you're cleaning, we call it like no extra time. It's when you are doing something else and then you can listen to something at the same time. So what are you guys all listening to at the moment whilst you're driving, out of interest? Give me a little chat in the little chat box and be honest. Is it the radio? Are you listening to the news? Are you listening to personal development? The radio. Right, Siobhan, we've got to change that right now. Let's get you listen to personal. If you can literally just swap your radio for Fraser Brooks and like personal development, your mindset will change massively. Yeah, radio. Yeah. And obviously it's totally up to you guys what you want to listen to. But that was one of the things that I first changed when I first joined the business was, I'll never forget, my upline gave me this CD to Building Your Network Marketing Business by Jim Rohn. And I remember putting it in my Peugeot 106 and press play every time I drove my car. And I was listening every time. I never listen to the radio now. I'm always listening to personal development, podcasts, audio books, whatever it might be. So I would definitely get on that. Even if you just turn the radio off then and just have it playing on your phone, and just put your phone down, obviously, but just have it playing from your phone. And you'll find, like, I know that a lot of the mums will agree with me as well, that when you're, especially if you're driving the kids to school, I've heard this from so many mums in the team, the children start to really benefit from the personal development that you listen to as well, and it has a massive impact on your children as well. They become more positive there, and then they see, oh, mummy's like being positive, mummy's going for her dreams, and that has a massive impact on them as well. So 100%, yeah, Miracle Morning, there's loads of different things, but definitely if you're just starting out, just start with like Fraser Brooks and go back to the start. And amazing, absolutely, couldn't agree. I don't know, loving the chat box. So yeah, so that's that. And I'd love to, I want you to let me know how you're getting on with it. So put it up in the group, Let me know how you're getting on. I'd love to hear your feedback this week. And then finally, I just wanted to give you all a reminder of the global event that is coming up. So make sure you get your tickets. If you haven't got your ticket for that, the link to get your tickets is in the Diamond Dreamers, the Facebook group. All you need to do is search global event. It will come up. It's a link. You literally just get your ticket. It's £12 to get your ticket, which is absolutely nothing. I mean, you have access to all of these events, which I'm going to share with you. So the first one, the kickoff, is on the 3rd of October. Saturday the 3rd of October, and that's with Jay Martin, who's our founder, who's a very, very, very special person. So you all need to see him. He will absolutely blow you away. I remember the first time I saw him speak at the first convention I went to in 2013. It was amazing. We've got Bear Grylls, who's like a TV adventurer, and he's been on Juice Plus since he was a little boy. So he's going to be amazing. And then I know I've mentioned this before, we've also got Gary Vee coming on, who's like a motivational speaker. So if you don't know who Gary Vee is, and if you still haven't looked him up on YouTube, then do that. But out of interest, who went and looked Gary Vee up on YouTube after the last call? Yeah? Christine, pop a little thing in the chat. What's he like? Definitely go and check him out. And it's also our 50th year special, so there's going to be some really special things on that one on the 3rd of October. So get these into your diary, guys. The 3rd of October, make sure you're free for your diary so you can watch this incredible online event. And then we have, what else do we have? And then we have, so that's the 3rd. And then the 8th to the 9th of October is the USA convention, if you want to watch that as well. And then the 17th to the 18th of October. Oh, I think I've mixed up my notes now. It doesn't make sense. Anyway, 24th of October is Australia. 7th of November is Canada. So you get access to all of these, but the main one you need to be on is the 3rd of October. And then there was another one. Was it the 17th to the 18th? Sorry, guys. I just need to make sure I get this right now. There's my email. Yeah, so the 3rd of October, yeah, and then the 17th and the 18th of October is the EMEA online convention, which when you get your ticket, you'll get an email and you'll see all the incredible speakers. So the 17th and the 18th, you definitely need to be on as well. And then the others, where it's like the USA one and the Australia one. You've also got a Mexican product launch as well. And then we also have Israel convention. Like, they're all optional if you want to get on those, or if you have people in those countries, like in your team or on your Facebook or potentials, then that's something that you could get them to watch as well. Especially if you've got people in Mexico, you can get them on the Mexico product launch as well. So, you know, and definitely, like, yeah, exactly, like, I was just saying that, I just see Louise's comment in the chat there. I'm planning a team day for my house for it. And that's exactly what I was going to say. Obviously, depending on what rules are at the time, definitely, like, make a thing of it with your team, invite team around you. You can all watch it together. Have fun with it. Really get together with your team and make it a really, really special time. So, like, pick one of these dates, especially the 3rd and the 17th to the 18th, and do something really fun with your team as well, and all get together. I'm not sure, actually, if we'll be able to watch some of it back on replay. I'm not 100% sure on that question. I'll find out. I'm pretty sure you probably would be able to, but I'll find out for sure, Christine. And then before we go on to our wins and our struggles, guys, we have our next online event this Thursday at 8 p.m. The link's already made, so you can start inviting your potentials to find out more about the business, to find out more about the products. I'm going to be doing the products again, and then I know we've got Frankie coming on as well to do the business. And then if anybody wants to share their story, that would be absolutely amazing, just to share your experience, because it's really important that we have some stories on there. So I know that the last one we did last Thursday was the first one we did on an online event, went really, 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 really well. So these are going to be every Thursday. It had to be 9 p.m. last time because I had another call, but I'm trying to get them every Thursday at 8 p.m. so it's not so late. So this Thursday will be 8 p.m. and that will be every Thursday at 8 p.m. And just don't forget, guys, we have all these calls in place for you. So we have our blitzes on all week. We have our power hours for you to, like, tap into and to get on, to you know, tune into the culture and tune into the community and feel part of something and get your work done, do it together to feel inspired, to feel motivated. Monday night, we have an opportunity call. So if you're speaking to someone on a Monday, get them onto that. We have a Wednesday night opportunity call with the amazing, wonderful Wendy. And so if you're speaking to someone, then get them on that. And then if not, if they don't have managed to get on any of the Zoom calls and it's getting to the end of the week, get them on the Thursday one as well. And I really want to challenge you to really hold yourself accountable to, like, and challenge yourself to get at least one person each on these calls. So aim yourself to get at least one person on the Monday night, at least get one person on the Wednesday night, and at least get one person on the Thursday. Like, that's simple. We can all aim to get one potential each on each call and a new person each time. Because if you can do, that's what this business is all about. It's all about sharing what we're doing our DMOs to then funnel people into our online events, and then following up and getting them started. So out of interest, when was the last time you got someone on a Zoom call, like on a opportunity call or on the online event? When was that, and how did you all do it? So if you could put a little comment in the chat, how did you get someone on the last call? Because I think this might be a great way for lots of people to learn how to get people on these calls. So was it from a Facebook Live that you did? Was it from a story, a poll? Was it from like a follow-up? Was it from inviting one of your customers? So following up. Frankie, so from an open message, then just leading them straight into the call. Christine was someone who I added to our testimonial group and then invited them onto the Zoom. Amazing. Louise Thompson, follow up. So again, following up is really important. Emma Summers, sending messages. So is that sending messages to invite them, or is that like an open message or a follow up? So is this something that you guys struggle with? Some of you is getting people on a online event or a call. Emma Summers, yeah, open message, awesome. So yeah, so basically, guys, then it's coming from doing follow-ups. So like on a Monday and a Wednesday and a Thursday, going back to your people. And this is where it's a good idea to either have a book of names of people that you're speaking to about the products and business, so that every time an opportunity call comes around, I call it like I do the rounds. I'm like, right, I've got to do the rounds today. I've got to go back and follow up and just drop everyone a message who's maybe like not got back to me or not got started yet, or who's expressed interest but hasn't actually got started yet. I'll do the rounds and I'll go back to all those people and I'll go through them all. And it might be like messaging 50 people, 100 people. I'll do as many as I can and I'll do the rounds and I'll invite them onto that call. And I do that on the days that opportunity calls are. So Mondays, Wednesdays and Thursdays. I always try and do that as best I can. And I do the rounds and I'll follow up. And I will keep inviting them onto the next call until they either say yes and they get on and they get started, or they block me, or they say no, and then obviously they come off my list, and that's good, because then at least I know I haven't got to keep following up with them. And I'll start saying to people, I won't be offended either way, like just let me know. So if you feel like you're in a position right now where you may be following up with some people and they're not getting back to you and it's been a few messages, maybe just try adding into the message, I won't be offended either way, like just let me know. And that's really worked. And then usually then people actually, then you know where you stand then. And the thing is, I think with that, people think that they're being polite by not getting back to you, because they're just too scared to actually say like it's not for them right now or whatever. Whereas actually like they're being quite rude in real, to us, they're being quite rude. So we would actually much prefer them to just say, yeah, look, do you know what? It's not for me right now. Like, honestly, it's fine. Like, just let me know so that I can move on to the next person. So that's been working really well. And yeah, like, so from the open message as well, from in the chat. So these open messages are what we do in our blitzes as part of our DMO. We call them business open messages and product open messages. So obviously they're working, and it works a treat. Siobhan, yeah, people keep saying they're busy, keep recommending different days, but they don't get on. Yeah, I think maybe you can try and get them into the opportunity group, Siobhan, in the meantime, so they can watch the 10-minute video at the top of the video. No, the 10-minute video in the top of the group, in the opportunity group in the meantime. But maybe they're just not, like I just said, like maybe they're just trying to be polite and they're not actually that keen, because obviously if they were really interested, they'd make the time to get on. So maybe just say to them, like, are you actually interested? Because I won't be offended either way, like just let me know, so that you at least get a clear answer, Siobhan. That's what I would recommend. Yeah, struggle to get people to commit to the call. Yeah. So I think as well, I think it's about it is about playing with the numbers and speaking to plenty of people. I mean, has anyone else struggled with getting people on calls and then found a way to overcome it? Either put a little something in the chat or give me a wave and you can mute yourself and you can share. Make it sound exciting. Just keep posting.
Me?
Hello? Oh, Camilla, hi.
Can I say something?
Of course.
I've actually struggled with people, obviously, for those of you who don't know me, I'm in Denmark, and I've really struggled getting people on because the calls are in English. So what I've done is I've actually made my own calls. So I have my own call every Tuesday now, and I have till now 7 coming on Tuesday. So yeah. And last Tuesday, only 2 got on, but one of them signed. And I really need you to get to know this girl, because she's flying. She's amazing, and I just need to give her this shout out, because she has actually managed to. Now, she signed on the 9th, and today she is 1 premium order away from being SP. SP.
Ooh.
Completely crazy. So, yeah. So I like my calls very, very much.
So Camilla, what would you say, like any tips for anyone that's struggling to get people on calls? Like how would you, I mean, obviously you said you're doing your own one, but how do you think you are now getting people on? Like, that's the thing. I think sometimes we get hung up with thinking you've got to get loads on a call, whereas I think you just focus on getting one potential on. I think that's the key as well, because like you said, you had 2 on but 1 signed. You don't have to have loads of potentials on. I think focus on getting 1 person on, but you might have to speak to 10 people to get 1 on.
Yeah, exactly. But what happened last Tuesday was actually that I have made a collaboration with another Danish girl. So there was actually 2 of us, and that dynamic actually made the call really personal. So the 2 girls could ask their questions, and we could answer right away. So it was really, really good. But I've struggled as well to invite. But what I think we should remember is also, like when we tell people about the products, we are not bugging them. We actually have an amazing opportunity. And when people realize what this actually potentially could do for them, that is just massive. Yeah. So it's a question of being actually of being proud of what we do, and just bring it with love. And if people are not ready, it's not us. It's the people watching, and just sad for them, I would say. Yeah,
I couldn't agree more, Camilla, and echo with that more. I think, it's also remembering that we have something that can really help them and that can really share them, that can really change their life, and we're sharing it with them. So like, you've got that belief in it as well, and I think that if we can all just focus on getting at least 1 potential on, It doesn't mean just speaking to one person. It means, you know, you might have to speak to 10 or 20 people to get that one person on that night or the next call that they are available for, because let's face it, there's plenty available. So I hope that helps. You want to say something, Mum? I can tell. Go on.
Yeah, I mean, as far as a message is concerned, I think what you need to be saying to people is that, you know, they're really going to benefit from this. You know, you're going to love this. You're going to hear all about the products. You're going to meet the diamonds. You're going to hear the excitement, hear the passion in their voices. And, you know, you just want to know about the products. So you'll hear all about the products and hear a couple of testimonials. So I just know you're going to absolutely love it. That sort of message is a great message. Because you can't just say, I'm going to invite you to an opportunity call, because what is an opportunity call? No one knows what it is. And you can explain it to them. Say, look, you know, you just got to get on the Zoom and you just got to listen in. You haven't got to have your camera on. You haven't got to speak. No one's going to ask you any questions. You just got to listen in and you'll absolutely love it, you know, because I know, you know, we've chatted before about the products, but this will just give you an amazing insight to the products in a little bit more detail. And then you could say the same, so you can invite your customers, you know, and just focus on the products, and then they'll be drip fed about the business. So I find that works really, really well if you can make it exciting in that way. And then when they say yes, they want to get on, you can't just send the link and that's it. You know, you've got to chase them a little bit more. You've got to send the link. Then you've got to message them back the next day and say, you know, have you downloaded the Zoom app yet? And they'll say yes or no. If they have, then say to them, have you ever used the Zoom app before? And they'll say no. Say, how about us getting on a Zoom call together so I can show you how it all works, how simple it is. You know, there's all those sort of things that you need to be wet nursing them and helping them to it, you know, and, you know, messaging them an hour beforehand and say, I'm super excited. The call's starting tonight at 8 o'clock. Are you, you know, I'm right excited to see you on the call. Don't ask them, are you going to get on again? Just say to them, I'm really excited to see you on the call. You know, is everything set up for you? And then help them with any issues that they have. And when they come back and say to you, no, the horses have got out, I can't do anything, I can't get on the call, you can turn around and say, that doesn't matter, don't worry, because we have one on Wednesday, and you can get them on Wednesday. And then when they say they can't get on that, don't worry, that's not a problem, you can get on Thursday. And so it repeats on and on and on. And that's how relentless, politely persistent we need to be.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, couldn't agree more. And I mean, I've just popped my messages into the Diamond Dreamers chat for like what I use as like a template. But, you know, I always say to people, you know, you're not seen, you're not heard, you know, you've got no obligation to join, like just see if it's for you. And then we can chat more afterwards. I can answer any questions you have afterwards. Yeah. And I explain, you know, I tell them what the call's going to give them. It's going to tell them all about the products, tell them all about the business. You know, if they are interested in both, and that you're going to hear some incredible stories. You know, when I sort of say it's by exclusive invite only, so would you like me to save you a space? So I make it very much like, you know, it's like, you know, it's a very exclusive invite. Would you like me to save you a space? That's how I invite, because I think people are much more like, oh yes please, or if, because it's by exclusive invite, if they can't, they will usually say, oh my god, I'm working tonight, I'm sorry, I really can't. So I think the exclusive invite bit really helps. And then once they've said yes and they want to get on, I'll then send them, like, again, I put the message in the chat, but you know, you must download the app. I kind of like give them a list of things. So you guys like save the messages I've put in the chat, save them to your notes on your phone. Because the next bit is really key. You know, you have to make sure they download the app, they have to click the link, you know, and be ready. So I send that all straight away. And then on Monday, I'll like message them like either in the morning, or I'll message them like in the evening, and I'll just say like, really excited, see you on the call at 8 p.m. Like I don't ask them again, are you still getting on tonight? I don't give them that chance to like, you know, drop out. They've said yes, so like they're still getting on in my eyes. So I'm like, so excited, see you on the call at 8 p.m. And then at 8 p.m. I will say like, are you on? Can you hear okay? Make sure that they're on. And then usually they're on, and then usually I'll message them afterwards and say, what did you think? What did you like the most about the opportunity call? And then it goes from there. So definitely get doing that, guys. And I know that a lot of you that are doing your launches, that have just joined the team, and I know you've been doing your launches, like, you know exactly how to invite to an event. That's exactly what this is. That's this business over and over. And the thing is with this business is it is the same stuff over and over, so you've got to just keep it exciting. And the simplicity of it is that it can be a bit repetitive, but that's the great thing about it, is that it is simple. And yes, it is repetitive, but it means you can get really good at it, because it's simple and it's repetitive, so you can get really good at it. So just keep it fun. Like, you know, if you are inviting and your energy's low, change that energy. Like, get really excited that you could be helping one person by getting on a call this week. You know, just make it really simple. Get one potential on. So that's my challenge for you all. And if the whole Zoom call thing is too difficult to, like, download the app, click the link and all of that, that's why we've now implemented the Thursday one, where they don't have to do all that. Literally, you invite, once they've said yes, you then go to the events page, and there'll be a little invite button with a little message picture, and then you send them an invite through there, and then you have to make sure they select going, and then all they have to do is watch the live. And the same thing you can do is on the day, like at 8 o'clock on Thursday or just before, you'll message them and go, excited to see you on the live. And then you know, at 8 p.m. you'll be like, are you on? Can you see the live? You know, are you on? You can maybe even give them a tag in the live video. And then afterwards you message them straight away. What did you like the most about the live? It's that simple. So yeah, I really hope that helps everybody. I mean, does anybody else want to share anything or add anything on? Has anyone got any other little tips they'd like to give for opportunity calls or online events? Yeah, so like Louise prefers to use the online event. I mean, yeah, guys, if you'd prefer to do that, you can literally just focus on the Thursday event this week. If, you know, if that's what you want to do, you might just want to focus on getting, you know, more people on the Thursday one, if that's easier for you. So let's all, like, get one potential on a call this week. That's my challenge to you all. And I want to see how you're getting on, and, you know, let me know how you're getting on with it. When you get potential on, let me know. Put something in the Diamond Dreamers Facebook group. Let us know, because that's what this is all about. It's about doing that DMO, sending out those open messages to funnel them into these calls, okay? So, awesome. I did want to give some more shout outs as well tonight and do more wins and more struggles, but literally we're running out of time. There's never enough time on our Sunday call. There's always so much to chat about and always so much to share, but just so proud of you all. I want to quickly give a massive shout out to Sept. Sept, she's back. My Annie. So good to have you back and to see you on. Love you so much, all the way over in Sweden. I just can't wait for all this to be over. I can't wait to see you all. Like, I'm missing you all so much. And like Camilla in Denmark and Sept in Sweden and Mana, and like just missing you all so much. I just can't wait to all be together again at a proper convention and properly be reunited, because we all know how to party, don't we, us diamonds? We all know how to have some fun. So yeah, I can't wait, guys. Love you all so much. So proud of you all. Like, let's have an amazing week. What I'll do is I'll put a little bit of music on until the call finishes. I don't think it's long anyway. And let's have an amazing week, guys. God, when I see you, I should it right. But I'm frozen in motion, and my head tells me to stop. Feeling things I feel about us.